Okay guys, never thought I'd be making this video or making gaming videos in general, but we're here to talk about Transformers Crossfire. I'm not gonna do one of those like video essay things where you like go on and on about the history of the game, because no, that's BS. But I'm just here to dispute these tier lists, which I think are quite shit from the Discord group. I'm hoping that somebody sees this. We're gonna look at this tier list here. So in S-Class, we have Blackout, Starscream, Skyflare, and Optimus. Which, fine. Skyflare, I think Skyflare can go into an easy C tier. And before they added the nerf options for Sam, I think Sam could have easily been a A tier. Won't say S tier, but A tier. You know, he's small, he's versatile. You know, you can't hit him if you're the right person using him. Jetfire, C tier, you are out of your mind. Bone Crusher can be an easy B tier. Jazz is an easy A or S tier. Bumblebee is easy A or S tier. Same thing with Barricade. Jolt should be in D tier. Breakaway, I haven't used him, but I haven't seen anybody use Breakaway in like a, you know, incomprehensible manner. It's always been shit. We have Sideways here. Sideways is fine. I think B tier for Breakaway and Sideways is fine. Soundwave, I think, is an easy A tier. Ratchet, either B or A. Can't really say for sure. Sideswipe, I'm fine with that. Brawl, I would say wherever Ironhide is, I think Brawl should be the same place. Mixmaster, I guess he could be A tier in the right hands. Megatron, I haven't seen anybody play Megatron that great. So I personally have never played Breakaway, Sideways, Mixmaster, Long Haul, Megatron, and Skyflare. I don't think I'm ever gonna play Skyflare. I'm not gonna ever buy him. He has been shit with every person that I've seen use him. Who knows, maybe I might be different. I'm not saying that I'm that guy, but I'm just saying, like, I haven't seen anybody rock my shit with Skyflare. Either way, you guys haven't come here to see me ramble on about tier lists, even though that's kind of why I made this video. I'm here to prove this wrong. Now, the thing is with these characters is you gotta understand that they are situational. Each character has their pros and cons. They have the way that you use their weapons, including the melee. Where were the Decepticons? Including the melee, right? Like for instance, Barricade is a nice, small aggressor. He can easily take on somebody like Ironhide if you're agile enough. He can definitely take down Skyflare. I really don't understand why people love Skyflare. Optimus would give him trouble. If the player is good, Optimus would give Barricade trouble. He can easily take down Ratchet if you know how to zone correctly. He can easily take down Sam. My counter when I played against Sam was Barricade, and that's mainly because Sam is easily counterable with a character that does AoE damage. AoE or any character with a shotgun. So Bone Crusher, Barricade has the rockets, even Starscream has the rockets. Blackout was perfect for this because, you know, you don't even have to shoot the character. You can just shoot the wall next to the character and, you know, they receive damage. Let's talk about Blackout, because I was initially supposed to pick Barricade. We have, is this Skyflare? We have Skyflare. Now the thing about Skyflare is, one second, gotta focus. So I took an L though. This is a team game. This is a team game. And what that means is that you rely on your teammates. You rely on your teammates to use their characters to help support you in using your character. This isn't a one-on-one game. You know, it isn't just one character fighting one character. You're going to be facing a conglomerate of characters who are going to rock your shit if you are put in the wrong conditions. Like right now, like I'm being ganged up, rightfully so, by the other team. I'm a big character and they're rocking my shit right now. So if we have a group of characters and they're all fast, they're all coming at me, it wouldn't make sense to keep on using a character who is big and sort of slow and can't get away, or, you know, isn't agile enough. You know, in this case, I would use somebody who is able to flee properly. So somebody like Starscream. I think I'm gonna probably pick Starscream for this. I would pick Soundwave, but this is a perfect match for Soundwave if you have teammates. And that's mainly because your teammates can keep the heat off of you Yeah, he can keep the heat off of you, because that's what you want as Soundwave. Soundwave can't take hits. You gotta know how to run and be a bitch if you're playing Soundwave. Oh, it's a 1v4. I'm not doing this. We're gonna go to the next round. I am not doing that. No matter how good you are in Transformers, there's no way that you can fight yourself out of a 1v4 situation. This is a team game. So, keeping in mind, Barricade is the perfect solution for Sam. I'm probably gonna die. I like to look at the leader and see what character they're using. So for Ironhead, I probably would counter Ironhead with Soundwave. Especially if he's the character that's farming all of the kills for the other team. It's gonna be good to piss him off, because then he starts to focus on you and he starts to do horrible as a team player. And you get away because I'm getting hit. You gotta be able to know how to flee when the time's running. Gotta be able to know how to flee. Don't be a hero. You're not gonna kill him. You gotta know how to flee. And you gotta know how to use your weapons and your zoning to your advantage. So I see that there is another character around me. Obviously Ironhide is running because he wants me to get close to him so he can use his rockets. My job is obviously not to get hit, but I'm getting hit either way. I'm gonna pull up my counter. And I'm gonna stay far. So we're gonna use Soundwave. We're using Soundwave. We're gonna throw him off. Obviously he's gonna run because he doesn't want to get hit, and he died. This is the perfect map for Soundwave, especially if you have a bunch of teammates, because you have open ground, you have a sniper, you can let your teammates take all of the heat off of you while you just heal them and take the kills that you want if you're accurate enough. Now the thing is with sniping is that you have to keep your awareness up, because you can easily get snuck on if you're not paying attention to who's near you. I'm missing all my stuff. So like right here, Skyflare is near me. He's not paying attention to me, but he's near me, which is a threat. You want to keep in mind your threats.
Enemy deactivated. Enemy down.
Ironhide isn't gonna stay there for long. Soundwave is no match for the right Optimus Prime player, but he's not focusing on me, which he should be, because the sniper is devious. You gotta have priority when like playing these characters as well, because you gotta know like who am I taking out first. If I'm in a 1v2 situation, you know, I got Optimus and I got Ironhide. Who do I take out first? Like, who's gonna be more of the pain in the backside? It also depends on player skill, of course, but you gotta have a priority when you're playing certain characters. Because for instance, if you have, let's say, Ratchet and Bumblebee, you might think, okay, cool, let me take out Bumblebee first, because, you know, he's quick, he's agile, his weapons are pretty balanced, he can probably take me out pretty quickly if I'm not paying attention now. But you have Ratchet behind him, healing him. So, you know, like, do I take out the healer? You know, because he can't heal himself. He's just going to be focusing on healing Bumblebee. And probably killing me, but healing Bumblebee. That's a saving grace. I want to be on a different team from Odubs. I want to fight him again. So I think what I'll do is I'll start using only the characters from the C tier. I'm probably going to use, we got Barricade, we got Bone Crusher. Barricade and Bone Crusher. I think I'll use Barricade. think I'll use Barricade. I just have to zone out O-Dubs me because he's obviously very clearly agile. This would be another perfect map for Soundwave. But I'll start with C2. I'm not gonna switch. If I switch, the video is over. If I switch for this match, the video is over. So it's either between Bone Crusher or Barricade. Let's see. Where am I team? So we got Long Haul over there. Probably we could stay near Long Haul. Sometimes like you have your teammates picking characters and they don't know all of their abilities, or I feel like they don't know all of. Oh no, this is a horrible match. Okay. I really want to use Soundwave. I really want to use Soundwave. I think he would be perfect for this. Barricade would get smushed in an instant with 4 Titans coming after him because you have Iron Knight, you have Optimus. That's already 2 heavy characters. Skyflare is never an issue. Skyflare is never an issue. We have Megaton retreating back. He's smart. We obviously don't want to stay here for long. And we got a dumbass Iron Head, because why are you coming here by yourself? Come on, you gotta be accurate, bro. I'm gonna get a little closer to action because I think it's a bit safer. I do see Ironhide right now, but I'm gonna be careful about how I push. He's not paying attention to me, so I'm gonna push him. Obviously, he's retreating because he's at low health. He's gonna fight back. He's probably gonna transform. Is he making a final stand? He's making a final stand. Smart guy. Enemy down. If you realize you can't get away, you know, you might as well fight back. You're gonna die either way. You know, why die retreating? Die fighting. Let's see. So we've pushed them back to spawn, which is good. I don't like fighting on this platform yet, just because, you know, anybody can really just pull up behind you behind cover. It works out in your favor when you're a Decepticon because you have a lot of flying options to get away. Not so much as an Autobot. Again, I have never seen anybody. If this turns out to be a series, I don't think the Skyflare hate is gonna change unless they significantly buff him. Skyflare is a horrible character. Nobody can change my mind. Him and Jolt and Skyflare are horrible characters, and they both need to be buffed. Okay, Ironhide is pushing. I don't think Mixmaster realizes that. Alright, let's see. We're doing pretty good for this match. If I had Soundwave, I could take Skyflare out in like 5 seconds. He's coming closer. Why are you coming closer? I don't understand. You have multiple people like in front of you shooting, and you're gonna approach them. You're gonna approach them. Like, that's what's going through your head. This Ironhide is smart. He's using cover. He's keeping his distance because he realizes, yes, he is a tank, but he will die if he's not careful. This Ironhide is smart too because he's pushing up on the only bot here left in the place, but he's not smart enough because he's trying to melee me when I can easily get away. He did sneak up on me, I will give him that, but it's time to retreat. And why is it time to retreat, guys? Because it's only 2 of us and it's about 3 of them. It's a losing battle. I'm gonna push back to spawn where it's a bit safer. Sorry, I gotta kill Skyflare. Looks like we have 2 Skyflare. No, we got Skyflare. That's not good. It's not good. retreat, or else we will die. And when retreating, you want to use cover to your advantage. You don't want to just go in a straight line. That's just begging to be killed. You know, you want to use the buildings. You know, weave in and out. Be unpredictable. You know, that's the whole point of it. Be unpredictable. How long is this video so far? I have no clue. Alright. Oh, 19 minutes. Okay, I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm probably just going to use one more character after this. Just to disprove that tier list, because that tier list is garbage. Absolute garbage. Will I use Bone Crusher? I might use Bone Crusher. It might be a little tougher to use Bone Crusher, which would be proving that point. But I think I'll use Bone Crusher after this. Okay, we got Jetfire. Jetfire should definitely be S tier, because if you know how to use Jetfire, you will be a menace to society. Like for instance, you gotta know how to use the character weapons. You wouldn't use barricades, missiles on a faraway enemy. That's just wasting your shots. You're gonna use the machine gun because it does decent damage, and you can hit your shots more accurately than waiting on the missiles to reach. Because the missiles take long. Look at that. Like he can easily dodge that if he was dashing, but he's not. But I don't really understand. I guess he wants to die. I'm trying to aim for Ironhide, but Jetfire is the only one I can see. And as Ironhide, you wouldn't be using your missiles to get me at range. Like that's not wise. You're gonna use your machine gun, because that's actually gonna hit me. That's actually gonna make me want to dash and get away or act more erratically. Like, you know, you gotta think about your weapons. Alright, I think I'll switch to the Autobot side just because I want to play Jazz. If we can even get on the Autobot side. I can even use Sam just to prove a point, but they did make him slightly larger, so he could get hit. This is gonna be a bit tough. We got a huge amount of Decepticons grouped together. So obviously, when you are using small characters like this, even Jazz, for instance, Jazz would have been the same case. You don't want to be in the front lines. These are not characters that are meant for the front lines. These characters are support. You're being support for your fellow Autobots that are on the field, because everybody else will kill you. Everybody else will kill you. You know, you want to be able to flee when you need to. You want to be able to get your shots in when you need to. Here we got long haul. I think I'm gonna piss long haul off. He's not moving. I'm not gonna push it. Oh, he is moving. Okay, I need to get away. Did they make his ult mode a bit slower? I feel like they did. I think they made his ult mode slow. They made his character move a little slower too. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. We got Skyflare. No, this is not fine. This is not fine. We're gonna lose. Why are you still using Skyflare? Okay, I might switch to Jazz. I'm gonna switch to Jazz. Alright, so with the nerf, Sam is not usable. Sam is not usable. Fine. You guys win. I will admit that. But Jazz does not deserve to be in C tier. I think that's a huge amount of baloney. I think Jazz is perfect for taking somebody out like Blackout. In fact, I want Blackout to approach me. There we go. There we go. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come down. Come down. I want you to come down. I want you to come down. There you are. Jazz is the perfect bot for these large enemies. The perfect choice. Like nobody else can compete. It doesn't even matter if I'm only getting assist. If they are dying, that's the point. That's all that matters. That's all I care about. Them dying. Why did you transform? You're not. Outstanding. You're in a losing battle, sir. His motive. Oh, hi friend. Hi friend. You gotta be agile. Outstanding. You gotta be agile. You gotta know how to move with Jazz. Jazz again is not a frontline bot. He's a support bot. He's a getting on your nerves guy. That's all he is. You know, he's not the person that is gonna push all of the enemies. He's the person that's just gonna piss them off. Piss them off enough to act erratically, to make mistakes, to do things like that. Because what are you doing? Why are you planning the building with enemies around you? You want to make them run, you know? You want to make them fair for their lives. Exceptional. I don't even need to use my second move. Just because it's slow. Doesn't make sense. I see Blackout too, so I'm gonna be careful about how he does. I don't want to get too close to him. And if this Blackout knew how to use his secondary, I would be a dead man right now. But he doesn't. He's just, I don't know what he's doing. I need to run. I need to run. I need to run. I need to run. Let them take the heat off me. Again, like I said, Jazz is not a frontline bot. I'm not gonna run up in all my enemies' faces and just like be the aggressor, even though my health is only at like 20%. That doesn't make any sense, you know. I'm gonna support my fellow Autobots and like getting on everybody's nerves. Like that's what I'll do. That's what Jazz is good at. You know, he isn't there to just push all the time. He's there to help you push. Outstanding. He's there to help push. Outstanding. You don't want to be anywhere near those melee attacks. You will die very quickly. 140 health is not going to get you anywhere. He's running for his life. That's when you push. That's when you push. You don't give up. That's when you push. Iron Knight has the right ideas. Outstanding. Megatron, when you shot me a couple of times, I was already at half health. That's the thing. You don't want to be in the front line. You're there to help your fellow Autobots. See, like this? This is a nice time for you. Just to come back a bit and then, you know, change it up. Make them think that you're gonna run away. And then you just come back with the finishing move. Who we got here? Again, when they flee, that's when you push. Unless they're fleeing to their teammates. If they're fleeing to their teammates, you don't want any of that smoke. I'm probably gonna get this. There we go. And see, look at that. We turned back the battle by using a C tier bot. Jaws is there to get on the enemy's nerves. That is it. Sorry, I won this kill before the time ends. I won this kill. I think he fleed a teammate. That's okay.
Outstanding. Exceptional.
And there we go. So I know this has been a jumbled video, but I just wanted to show that despite this not being the official tier list, most tier lists that I saw in this group have been ass. They've been absolute dog water. I think they're just from people who do not know how to use the characters in the way that they're supposed to be used, you know. I should make a tier list. And then I'll probably make other people angry and make other videos about this. But that's the end of my video, guys. Hope you guys have a good day. Today is the 2nd of April. Let's see when I'll send this video, because I'm probably gonna have to like chop this up. But yeah, that's about it. See you guys sometime. I don't know.